You expect criminals serving their time to stay behind bars and out of your neighborhood. But that is not what happened at the Pima County Jail. A 9 on Your Side investigation reveals the system failed. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Guy Ashley. Jennifer Waddell is on assignment. The Pima County Corrections Department is making some big changes after an inmate escaped. Last fall, a felon ran away from a Pima County detention center and through West Side streets. Deputies caught him hours later. Just this week, a judge ordered Cesar Lowe to serve 1 1/2 more years behind bars for that escape. Also this week, we learned what happened and did not happen to the officer responsible, Leland Mason, and about a troubling mentality among some officers. You will hear details here first from 9 on Your Side's Kevin Keene in this investigation.
Guy, we trust corrections officers to keep inmates behind bars and keep us safe. But on that October night, this newly released report shows us that one officer and the system failed. An inmate escape caught on a jailhouse camera. It's a bit hard to see. An officer walks outside with an inmate toward a van. Then the inmate takes off on foot. Dozens of Pima County Sheriff's deputies search for and find him hours later. That was October. Now an internal sheriff's report details what went wrong. The officer should have but did not handcuff and shackle the inmate. Also, someone left the gate open, allowing for the getaway. The report names the corrections officer's officials found at fault. Leland Mason, 21 years old, 1 year on the job. After the escape, investigators discovered Mason and some other officers did not know proper procedure for moving an inmate. Ultimately, Mason received coaching or retraining on those procedures. In the report, one officer added, Mason liked doing things his own way. The officer also wrote, I did notice that if a new officer doesn't come to you for help and you find him doing something wrong, if you try to tell him how to perform his assignment the right way, some of the new officers didn't like being told how to do their job by another officer. Is that kind of culture happening in the jail, and has it been addressed?
It's not a culture in the jail. It's a generational culture. It's a culture in society. You have to learn how to work with individuals from different generations, and you have to understand how to relate to them and how to teach some of them. And it's not the jail. That's any business in the community. But in this line of work, that kind of behavior can lead to severe consequences to an inmate escaping. In this line of work, if somebody makes a mistake, it can lead to serious consequences. Consequences Captain Sean Stewart says won't be repeated. We found little problems that touched certain areas, and we fixed all those little problems, so I can stand here today and tell you, I can guarantee you this won't happen again in that instance. The Sheriff's Department has made and will make a number of other changes to prevent another inmate escape. Crews will install an automatic gate in the loading area, for example, that will stay closed when not in use.
I know another change has to do with the people who are in charge at the jail.
Yes, the captain that you heard there said that key personnel at that center have been reassigned, and that's not because they're in trouble, he says. That's to keep them from getting too comfortable on the job. And in this line of work, that's essential.
Kevin, very interesting. Thank you.